Hello, everyone. I say welcome back to all people who routinely watch my channel. All zero of you. But that's okay. This isn't for anybody. This is only for me and for history, as I stated in my last video. I took some time off with the kids getting out of school and, um, the holiday. I decided to take some time off. Well, I'm back now, and I'm probably going to move my posting days to Tuesday if anybody cares, which nobody does, but I gotta do the YouTube spiel just in case, on the off chance, I do get some sort of following. Okay, you probably noticed I don't have my wig on. That's because about a month ago, I stopped wearing my wig to work. It just got. Not technically, I stopped wearing it before then, but I had a head covering that I would put on and it would cover the top of my head, and I would just leave my hair down. Um, but eventually, all that it just got to be too hot, too cumbersome, too annoying. So I figured, well, my coworkers know what I am. We've worked together for over a year. So at this point, they've already formed an opinion about me. So they either accept me or they don't. If they don't accept me, it doesn't matter what I come in looking like. I could have a $1 million Hollywood professional wig, um, professional glamour makeup, the most expensive Louis Vuitton dress. It wouldn't matter. They wouldn't accept me. And if they do accept me, then I could come in with just t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers, and it would be okay. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to take and make the plunge. And so far, so good. If they're talking shit about me behind my back, which is usually where people talk shit about you. And it hasn't got back to me yet, so we'll see. But nothing's come my way. Um, and that's one of the things I want to talk about is self-acceptance. Okay? One of the transphobic memes that often goes around is when it goes, why should I accept trans people when trans people can't accept themselves? Well, maybe we could accept ourselves better if everybody else wasn't telling us how crazy, stupid, vile, evil, and disgusting we were. If we weren't being routinely kicked out of our homes, our jobs, denied access to even shelters, um, being beaten, being murdered, being raped, being all the above. So maybe we would have greater self-acceptance if, we didn't have you all get on our case about it. But to me, that's ultimately what transitioning is. It is going from self-hatred to self-acceptance. Learning to, I don't want to go so far as say love. That just sounds too weird. Love yourself. That just sounds too weird. But to accept yourself and to be happy with you. Now, there are some really big caveats on here. I am still getting laser hair removal. Um, I just had a treatment about 2 weeks ago. Um, a lot of it has gone, and I don't know why I'm so red. But I am super red and my face is super flushed. I don't know if it's because I'm just embarrassed or nervous about doing this, or you see me like this. Of course, you've seen me like this before. But it is different once you come out. When you come out and you look like you have this face and, whatever, this hair that people know you have because they've seen you from before, but it's still like, oh, no, 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 no. But, yeah, so, I mean, I'm making good progress with it, even after 2 treatments, but I still have some growth, so I shaved and I actually nicked myself here and here because I can't stand even the least little bit of fuzz, so I gotta, like, keep shaving and scraping until it's all smooth. And by that time, my face is almost always a bloody mess. So, but, and I am taking medication for my hair. I'm on Viviscal, and it's actually done quite well. I mean, my hair is actually, like, I don't know if any of it's grown back, but the hair I do have has started growing again for the first time since probably 2004. I mean, not much, but it has a little bit. And I can actually start to see, the hair I had when, I was in my teens and 20s. You know, I had the nice wavy, curly hair. I mean, you can see. So I had good hair. It was a pain in the butt to comb because it was always curly, but it looked nice. I always got complimented on it. Well, I've noticed that if you have hair like this, that looks like this, you're going to go bald. I'm not saying everybody who's bald has hair like this, but everybody who has hair like this is going to go bald. At least that's been my, experience with seeing celebrities who have this type of hair and seeing people who have this type of hair in real life. If you get the kind of like, curly, wavy type hair like this, love it while you can, because that shit's gone. But no, it's actually, I've actually seen a lot. Well, not a lot, but I have seen some improvement. Right, just holding my head like this, it almost looks like I have a full head of hair until I do this. Whereas, poor thing, But I plan on getting hair restoration surgery, hair transplant surgery, to get this, filled in. I eventually plan on getting facial feminization surgery to get rid of some of the more masculine. So I'm definitely doing stuff to alter my appearance. But I'm altering it to look more like I feel I should have looked anyhow. To become the version of me that I feel should have always been. But that said, I am slowly starting to accept myself. It's like, I'm old, I'm fat, I'm ugly. Ain't no amount of pills or surgery's gonna change it that much. So, yeah. Of course, if I go out, I'm still gonna wear a wig. But it's not so much about self-acceptance, it's about self-preservation. Because I mean, with my wig, especially when I have, you know, the mask on, I'm like 89 to 95% passable. I almost never get misgendered. But yeah, no wig, looking like this. I want to get clocked left, right, and center. And that's a safety issue. So, for safety's sake, I'm still gonna, whenever like I go out to like, Target or Walmart or any place like that, I'll have a wig on and makeup to try and hide some of this crap. But with work, it was kind of different. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, it is what it is. Why not? You know? And it makes my life easier, too. It's one less thing I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about falling off. Plus, I don't have to worry about getting overheated or, washing it. And I've had it since 2016, so it's 5 years old. So it's getting to the end of its lifespan. So I'm going to need a new one, but the good ones cost at least $100 and some, if not $200 to $300 for the really decent ones. But then, I'm going to pay that just to go to work and wipe butts and clean toilets. Yeah. So, now the residents I look after and take care of, they've always been really nice. They say they like my hair, so so that's good. Like I said, if my coworkers have anything to say, they've never said it to my face. So, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Transition is not about going from one set of societal gender norms to another. It's not about fitting in or, if you're a trans woman, about wearing something lacy and frilly and prancing around. And if you're a trans man, it's not about, throwing on a wife beater and strapping your titties down and trying to look as butch as possible. It's about finally being able to accept who you are as who you are, and hopefully have the rest of the world accept you as well. It's really a transition from self-hatred to self-acceptance. That's the real transition. And yeah, so far so good. Bouts of crippling dysphoria every now and again notwithstanding. But anyway, that's my video for this week. Next week, who knows? I saw Loki, liked it. Can't really dish a series on one episode, but so far so good. Owl House Season 2 came out. Liked it. It's looking pretty good. I've actually seen the first 2 episodes. Like the second one a little bit better. So I'm hyped about that. Of course, could always talk about politics and how the U.S. has become a proto-fascist nation, and the Republican Party is nothing more than a fascist terrorist organization that should be outlawed. But hey, those are all possibilities for next week. And what I don't get to next week, I might get to the week after. I don't plan on dying anytime soon. But then again, who does? So it's good to have a few, topics in the chamber. Just in case I don't die. So anyway, that's it. See ya. Have a good one.